Oh man. Yes. All right, all right. LDMMAC. This your boy the coach. You're live on the Coacher Show live. And man, I can't believe I'm sitting here and I'm talking to this young man now. I'm actually talking to him. I've been looking at his videos and footage for about a week, y'all. Man, Zolfaghari.
Thank you.
Now,
Hi guys.
please correct
Thanks for
me.
having me.
I
Yeah.
said Zolfaghari, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Thank you,
awesome.
sir.
Thanks.
Thank
Yeah.
you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
Man. You're in. Okay. So you're undefeated. You're undefeated. In Muay Thai, and I also
hmm
heard that you're 5-0 in mixed martial arts.
Yes. As an amateur, yes. As an amateur, I'm 5-0. But yeah, it was like a little bit jiu-jitsu and wrestling was hard on my body. Kind of like I was getting keep hurting, but that's why I was stuck in the striking. But I'm thinking about it in the future. Maybe I'm gonna take some MMA fights.
Man, Shaw, 5-0 though, man, as an amateur. That's still impressive, man. Cause
Thank you. Thank
because
you.
I'm looking at you
But
fight.
actually, like all my,
No,
sorry,
no, no,
I'm
go
like
ahead.
actually like my 5-0. I fight in like two different countries. Like I fight in Russia and Turkey. That's why I was like, like I'm pretty confident about my MMA game. But just like I I don't want to get because I was like 3 years, 2 years I was out just because of like stupid injury. That's why I was like, say, I'm gonna stuck with the striking for a while, and I will see what is the future bring it for me. And yeah,
Before I even knew that you did MMA, I saw you. Okay, one of the first fights I saw you do, I said, man, nah, this guy does MMA too. I said, I swear, because I saw you, and I don't see a lot of I watched a few Muay Thai fights, and I don't see a lot of Muay Thai guys move their head, and I said, this guy got some head movement. This guy got some head movement. I said, man, but you know what? I mean, it seems like to me you breaking the rules, man. Because I saw you slip a punch. I saw you come back with a counter. You know, what I mean, so why do you use head movement when I hear a lot of Muay Thai trainers say, "Hey, don't move your head because you can get kicked."
yeah, because like um, I mean, all fighters knows when you get to the level, you have your own style and like you moving, yes, like your coach or any like all the people are have experience, they're gonna like give you some address, they're gonna like some, they say do that, do this, but in the end of the day you have your own style, is depends what are you working on it, like. And recently, like actually in last 2 years, I'm sparring with the like like I very focusing on my boxing with one of the best gym in, I think I can sell in Chicago and like in US. Okay, they have a like bunch of professional undefeated boxers.
Hmm. Well,
Yes.
okay, okay, and
Yeah.
I mean, you appear to have been going to the right gym because you're 2-0 and you're knocking these guys out. I'm gonna tell you your most impressive fight that I saw. I saw you fight a
Thank you.
guy
Appreciate
named
it.
I saw you fight a guy named Kevin Engel. Okay, and listen,
Yes.
man, listen. He came out. He charged you immediately. He got right in your space, and then I just saw you kind of take a few steps back. I saw you throw a jab. I saw you place the jab, and then I saw you set him up. Then I saw you hit him with a right hand. I saw you drop this guy who looked a lot bigger than you. You dropped this guy, and I said, "Shit." I said, "Damn." And I had to play it back because you hit him so hard. But I want to talk about
Thank
something
you.
you said though. You called him the Golden Boy. Why?
No, I mean, okay, before that fight, it was very so much pressure was on me, like, and like I was get hurt before my fight. I was had a like very big injury on my hip,
Mm-hmm.
and I couldn't even move my hip. Like I was like every 3 days doing treatments, acupuncture, chiropractor, like uh, whatever I can fix this. Just can I stand? All my fight camp, I had an ice pack on my butt cheek. Like, like I have an ice pack on my butt cheek and I throw it, like we working. And then in the end of the like session, when I was my coaches see my back is out, he was like, say, all right, you good, go home. Like this.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I was so much pressure, and then I was very excited, because I, all right, for someone like me, be, come to the US after like so like going through a lot to just to get this point to chase your dream, to chase your dream to be what I want to be, like, and this is a huge deal, like I'm so excited, and like, and I was I was like, what do you call it? Like I had a butterfly in my gut, it was like this, like a, and um yeah, when I dropped him, I was like, say, I beat your golden boy.
Oh,
I
okay.
beat you because he was their golden boy.
Man,
Yeah.
you stopped him dead in his tracks. I mean, you hit him with an overhand right that
Yeah.
just collapsed him. And in Muay Thai, I normally see people finish people with a kick.
Yes.
You did it with an overhand right, and it was kind of wild because I said, okay, how is he gonna do against this pressure? You were so calm, you were relaxed, and I just said, okay, all right, well, he's not panicking, you're not stressing. So is that something that you learned, early on, because you're from Iran, and I want to ask you about Iran
Yes.
next.
Yeah.
How did you learn that patience in the fight game?
Patient. Oh my God, this patient took me a while. Like he's this patient to just calm in my head. I'm still working on it. It's not come. It wasn't come like very easy. It took me. All right. As an amateur, I'm like in kickboxing. I'm 37 win, 7 losses. This is my record as an amateur, like a kickboxing, Muay Thai all together. But I don't know how to win like 30 of my fights. I don't know. I don't remember like how I win. Like, I just go there, put my work in, but I wasn't there. But somehow I won. It's like very like mental game, very like, but I wasn't there. But like after 2018, okay, 2014 to 2018, I kept lost all my fights. I kept getting beat up,
Hmm.
but with in front of the people, I could eat them alive. The men's I could like, but I wasn't there. Very like stiff, just go crazy. Oh, didn't work for me. And but after 2018 to right now, I'm undefeated. Nobody couldn't beat me yet, and um, that's the point. I get that mentality right. Right now, I'm very comfortable in the ring, and just I'm enjoying myself when I'm in the ring. Like I'm not even care about a fight. I just like that's what I want to be. You know what I mean? Not don't care about it. But I'm just focusing on myself in the ring to just like do my best.
Wow. Well,
Yes.
I tell you what, man. I don't know if they're gonna get past your right hand. Okay, I don't know if they're gonna get past the right hand of Shaw. That right hand is like it's like lead, man. That right hand is like lead, and it's like when I see you land it, when you land it the way you want to land it, it creates a lot of panic in your opponents, and they begin to release some of the pressure, and then I just see you, you like a viper, man, and then you go for the kill, and it's just like wow. Um, I saw you in one matchup where you hit the guy, you dropped him, and for a minute I thought you were gonna do some ground and pound like in MMA because you went over to
Yeah.
him, and then you just kind of like the referee pulled you back off and you stepped
Yeah.
back. I said, man, this guy is a complete beast. So okay, in the world of Muay Thai, okay, who are you shooting for? Like who is the guy in Muay Thai that okay, if I beat this guy, I become the king of Muay Thai of my sport.
With this guy, like, I mean, I would like if he was still alive. like because he's my idol. Like I was watching him. He's not a Muay Thai fighter, but he was a kickboxing legend,
Mm.
Kyokushin and kickboxing legend. He was my idol. I'm still watching his fight and enjoy it. It was his name is Andy Hook.
Andy Hook.
Yeah, Andy Hook. Yeah, there was like this. The guy was like I watching him since when I was a kid. Like yes, but to this day, I think Alex Pereira. I think so. Yeah,
Alex Pereira. Oh, wait a minute.
Alex. Oh yeah.
That's the guy that knocked out Israel Adesanya, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
he knocked
Yeah.
out Israel
Yeah.
Adesanya. He
Mm-hmm.
had him stiff as a board.
He's a bad man. Yeah, I love him. Yeah, I love him, and I'm hopefully I can one day fight him. Like whoever. Like I mean, doesn't matter for me what name is in front of me. I love to, put myself to the challenge. And it's a fight. That's what I do for a living, and I mean not living is the opportunity, but yeah, I want to challenge myself with everybody. Like is I don't want to be like, oh no, I don't know. Like records is a number for me. I don't care about it. Like I'm 10-0 or like 10-1 or whatever. Like I'm gonna keep it that way. I go be undefeated, but I would love to fight. I want to take everybody.
Wow. Well,
Yes.
you do want to go and whoop up on some asses because that's what you've been doing. You've been whooping a lot of ass, Shaw. You've been whooping some guys, and I tell you what, man, I'm kind of excited, and I'm almost like I'm sitting here searching, like, okay, when is he gonna fight again? Like, literally, because not only do you possess the skill set, you got the physicality, you strong. I mean, you're strong as an ox, man. But you got the technical skill, and it makes for an exciting fight. And so now I'm sitting here thinking, okay, who's he gonna fight next? Who is this guy gonna get in the ring with? Because I gotta know, who are you fighting next?
Ah, I forget his name.
Oh man,
But yeah, I forget.
that's okay. Hey,
I forget. Yeah, I forgot his name. And yeah, but it's gonna be very exciting fight. I really, I have to go look it up. What is his name? But yeah, I forgot his name. Yeah, but it's gonna be firework. I'm very excited for that fight. Very excited and like very pumped because like Lion Fight is one of the organization.
ah,
I'm like like I
yep.
was watching it. For like when I was back home, like 10 years. It's been 10 years, and right now I'm fighting at that. Is like, oof, it's like a huge deal. It's
What?
exciting.
How did you feel when Scott Kent did Scott Kent call you, or did Jason out at
Jason,
Iron
yeah,
Shan
Iron,
Promotions? Jason, the
yeah.
man.
Actually, that was my first manager. Like, I mean, my coaches before my doing my the management things, but right now, Jason, like very professional, like Iron Shin Las Vegas. I very appreciate that. Uh, this team, like they're very helped me out with all this stuff. I never known about it, like how it's work, what is like, like and yeah, Jason helped me a lot with this. So and then Jason hooked me up with this fight.
Oh wow, wow. Scott
Yes.
Kent at Lion. I'm gonna tell you, Scott Kent Lion Fight. That's probably the biggest Muay Thai promotional outfit that you can be a part of. Like Lion Fight is
Oh,
that's big.
absolutely,
They're huge.
absolutely,
I even did a
absolutely.
promotion, and I don't know if you're familiar with Jarena Jojo Bars. I did like a unofficial promo video. Scott
Hmm.
Kent, he was so pleased with that, man. He used it. He used it. Like I'm like, oh okay, I just made this, in the privacy of my own home, and Scott Kent used it. So I was kind of shocked, man. But yeah, man, Scott Kent is doing a lot for the sport of Muay Thai. He's trying to get the sport to where it needs to be. You guys are on UFC Fight Pass now too, right?
Oh yes, yeah, in the UFC Fight Pass, this again more exciting. Like say, yeah, yeah,
Lot
it's
more eyes
very
gonna be
good.
a lot more eyes gonna be on you on
Oh
UFC
yeah,
Fight Pass. A lot of eyes gonna be on you. So
yes, absolutely.
okay, so in this fight, I know people
Mm-hmm.
ask you all the time, how is this fight gonna go?
I was going, like I'm a guy always going for finish. Like I'm not like, all right, throw the jab, get back, come in. I am 100% on in front of his face. like no way I'm gonna get back. Like I'm gonna just keep going to drop him. That's all my game plan. My game plan is simple. Like that's how I'm gonna do. Like I'm gonna put the pressure to give up.
Wow. You gonna pressure him till you say I can't take no more of this, Shaw.
Yeah,
You know.
absolutely.
So hey, have you ever beat somebody so badly, and you wanted to fight to kind of stop because you didn't want to hurt? Did you tell them to stop to give up? Have you ever told somebody to give up? Like, come on, just
So
just
like
stop, just stop.
I mean, not really. I mean, no, I'm not. I've never talked. No, I don't think so. I did. Yeah, maybe in sparring, but no.
Okay, okay. Jason Castillo said April 9th. Okay, he just said it. April
Yeah,
9th, Lion fight is your next fight. Okay, he just said it.
yeah.
So yes,
Hmm.
man, you so focused. Look, now I find this. This is wild. You're so focused on the training part of your fight. You're not even thinking about the opponent. You're just thinking about being better. You're just thinking
Oh
about
yeah.
you. You think about you being better. You know,
Hmm.
I like that. That's really really unique because most fighters they really do worry about their opponents, but you're not worried about them. Amazing.
No, I mean, yeah, like I have a great team. I have a great coach.
Mm,
You know that my coach, I trust him. Like, I mean, no doubt about it. Whatever he says, he's already analyzed everything, and he knows I'm like training very hard and smart for my all my fights, and like we are very in a good place, very in a good place, and very excited for that show. And I tell you, it's going to be like one of the most exciting fights whoever watched.
okay.
Very nice.
April the
Yeah.
9th, guys, is going to be on UFC Fight Pass. So listen, you need to, go ahead. Definitely, Muay Thai is very exciting. And I enjoy the sport. I watch. So I'll definitely be watching it on April 9th. Okay, tell me about the Chicago Muay Thai Kickboxing Club.
Chicago MMA.
Okay, Chicago MMA.
That's it. Yeah, Chicago mixed martial arts.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the my base camp. The That's my base camp 3 4 years ago. The Shoney Carter, the first first UFC fighter from Chicago. I met him some other clubs, and he told me you should go there and starting work with Brian, my coach, Brian Gassoway.
Mm,
And that's how I start. I went there like it was about like 4 years ago. I went there and I started working there, and I felt like home. Like I say, all right, this is my place. I have to be. And I start training there for about right now, yeah, 4 years almost.
okay.
Yeah, and we complement so many things
Wow. So
in yeah.
so speaking of Brian, what has Brian what has Brian done to enhance? Because me, I was watching your documentary, and it appears that
Hmm.
you came in, with quite a bit of knowledge. You came in with quite a bit of information, but you were looking, and it's crazy. And you found, Chicago MMA. How has
Yes.
Brian enhanced your whole game?
Yeah, like first that was very challenging because when I moved to Chicago, I didn't know nobody. Like my English, right now my English is still like, but my English was horrible. Like I couldn't like even like like very different. Like and I stopped like all the gyms I could stop, and I asked like, yeah, well, I'm a fighter. I want to fight. I train with the different peoples, different, but when I walked to the Chicago MMA, when I first talked to the Brian, and then I see Brian really see fire inside of me. That's what I think, and help me out with everything. And I'm like, Brian is not just my coach, he's my life coach, he's my training coach, he's my like therapist. you know,
Wow.
it's like he's like a good man. He's a good man. He's a great man.
Wow. Okay. All right. And
Yeah.
Jason came back and told us that Adrian Wersby is the opponent. Okay, and Jason, I had to change the logo, man. I hate having anything wrong. I'm really OCD, and I'm like Chicago kickboxing. I'm saying, come on, and Muay Thai, no, but that's okay. Got the logo
Yeah,
right now. I
Chicago
got it right.
MMA.
I
Yeah,
got I got you squared
yeah.
away. Okay,
Okay.
so you came to to Chicago from Iran. Um,
Yeah.
you and also okay, so in Iran. Um, who's responsible for, I guess, your training, your in Iran, and who got you going over there?
Like, all right. When I was, I think I started when I was like 8, 9 years old, with the style of Kyokushin karate style.
Huh.
Very one of the toughest Japanese style of martial arts, and that's how I start. And I done like I think 12, 15 Kyokushin fights, and then I start doing kickboxing, Muay Thai, but like the tournaments, a lot of tournaments it took. But the tournaments I'm talking about is another level. Like I mean, here the first tournament I done was TBA
Mm.
in US. Very nice in a hotel. It was like say, oh, that was like very cool.
Mm.
And I was excited, and but in back home, it wasn't like that. We even didn't have a place to sleep. Like it was like very cold, like a different city. Like even like we didn't have a what do you call it, like a blanket to like a blanket or cover to like just sleep like with not shaking. And you have to fight like you don't know when you fight. Like you already fight, and if 5 minutes later they again call your name again, you have to jump the ring. You look at yourself, you've done like 7, 6 fight in one day.
Dang.
Like, and then like, all right, tomorrow is final, like. But very, 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 very tough, very tough. But yeah, but right now is a little better, but it's still not. All the people, like all the friends I have, they are moving to Thailand. They're training in Thailand. Like there's so many UFC, like not so many, but a couple of UFC fighters, like Iranians, like Persians or whatever. They are um, fighting for different countries, and they're very successful. And they're beat everybody right now. But they because all right over there, okay, visa problem, money problem, you cannot make money out of it. Right now, okay, thanks to God, like people like a little like making money a little like as a teaching or this is stuff, but at my time, no way, nothing. And you have to have a connection. Before I was like I was in a national team, and because I beat the guy I beat, he paid to my coach, and he went to the friends and fight, but they didn't take me because I didn't have money to pay them. There was like a kind of like a heartbreaking, and I was like, say, you know what, why I'm doing this? I put my life in it. I put my body through a lot, and then someone else took my spot because just you have money, and they was kind of make me cold until I get out of the country and it started. I grind started when I get out of the country. Without the coach, I done my couple first fights, and then I moved to US and uh, known Brian, and right now we keep grinding. Yeah,
So
grind never stop.
it took you a while to find Brian too, right?
It took me, yes, it took
Yeah.
me like, yeah, I was like looking for I mean, I was like just going every single gym in Chicago to just find the home, find the person like the care, like I was going to some club. I was like, say, yeah, I want to fight. I said, all right, they will take care of everybody instead of me, like I was like, say, you know what, I don't feel home here. I have to go find somewhere else, and I'm like, okay, I was like, and then I find Brian, then say, hell yeah, that's the place I want to be.
Yeah. So that story when you first met him, he immediately he knew that you were good because I think you hit him. He explained it. He said you hit him with a wheel kick. Okay.
No. That was a Eddie. This is the
Okay.
what do you call it? This is my friends Eddie. Yeah,
Ah, okay,
yeah,
okay.
that's my guy. Yeah, Brian. Yeah,
But Brian also knew you'd be
yeah.
good, cause I mean clearly, cause
Brian.
you.
Oh my God, Brian. Yes, Brian is when I'm in sparring very comfortable. That means they say, all right, I'm good. He's a bad man. He's he's kick your butt.
Wait a minute,
Yeah.
wait a minute. He's a bad man. He badder than you, cause you a bad man. You are a bad man.
That's why. That's why. That's the reason,
Oh man.
That's the reason, yes, that's,
Wow,
he's makes me to be a better person, be a better fighter. And I appreciate all his works he's done for me.
man.
I remember the first day, I even couldn't have the money to afford for a shin guards. He
Mhm.
gave it to me. He say, here, like whenever you have money, or even I didn't have the money to pay for a gym. Like he say, don't worry about it. Like, that's like whenever you start working and start, you get paid, you can come pay me back. Like this is like, nobody done some such a things for anybody these days.
Man, nobody,
Yeah.
nobody seem to do
Nobody.
anything.
Nobody.
Nobody do anything
Yeah.
for free, man. They don't care about it.
Yeah.
You know,
Absolutely.
they don't. But you found a home, and so,
Oh
and
yes.
I'm pretty sure Brian appreciate that loyalty, man. Because I'm gonna tell you, it's a lot of fighters. Well, a lot of athletes, they just not loyal to their trainers because they'll get
Hmm.
some big amount of money, and then they'll leave the person that was loyal to them and go somewhere else. Where the people are not loyal at all. They
Yeah.
just go for a
Yeah.
name. So that's
It's
that's
true.
really good
Yeah.
that you are, man. Wow.
Yeah. I mean, like I came from that's a the Kyokushin style of karate. The
Mm,
Kyokushin style of karate, very old school mindset. Like the coach is like your father. That's how like, and I'm like, when it's like I see the coach, like how put the effort on me, like he's like not just okay, like he's just all right, just make sure, oh, what are you doing today or whatever, like he's on my butt like every day. All right, what's up, what you did, what are you doing, what do like till he trusted me, like he trusted me, say, okay, now I know Shaw will work by himself. I don't need to ask him too much, like that's huge. That's a big deal. And so like for someone in US, like I don't have nobody around me, but like the Brian is like my family. Like Brian is my family, my coach. That's how I would say. He's like, this is my main man.
Yep, that's how we say it in America. That's my boy. That's my main
Yeah, that's
man.
the man.
That's my
Yeah.
boy. Speaking of
Yeah.
family, you got an older brother that does like bodybuilding, right?
Yeah, he does physics. Yeah, he's a Mr. Olympia. Yeah.
Wow. And your brother, man, from the way I see just, you and how y'all like interact, like me seeing photographs and just video of you two, is your brother like a big source of inspiration for you?
Oh, for sure, brother. My brother was a person I was like all the time. Like when I was growing up, by looking or watching whatever he was done, I was doing the same thing. Like that was one of the person I wants to be. Like because he was very like a big idol on my eye. He's a big brother. My father was. My father was around, but like a lot of problem with him. But like my brother was like a kind of like everyone for me, and like that's how, we're very close. Yes, he's like 9 years older than me, but we are like a twins. Like whenever you see, like, we are together, we are very close friends, we talk about everything, we are very, very, very close and loyal to
Wow.
each other.
Now, does your brother? I know he's in he does the Mr. Olympia, but does he
Yeah,
have any fight experience as well, or is it just you?
he yeah, he is, I mean, he done long time ago, but he was a kid, like he done like something, but no, I mean, it's just me. Yeah,
Wow, man,
yeah,
that's good that y'all have such a close bond, man. That's that's real
yeah.
good. So, how often do you go to all of his competitions, or do you have to miss some because of your schedule?
Like his competition. Oh, the like 2016. I was try. I mean, he was the last time I saw him. It was 2016. He came to Chicago. he wants to like compete, and for some reason I couldn't make it. Like recently I couldn't see none of his competition. Even when he got the Arnold Classic 2014, he won, and he won this competition. I was in different country. My the journey I was in. I lose so many stuff. Like I missed so many things. Like I couldn't be his wedding because of the visa, because of I was different country. I missed his competition. I have a newborn nephew. I still didn't see him. you know but
Congratulations,
uh
Uncle Shaw.
thank you.
Congratulations,
Thank you.
man.
Yeah, yes, right. But the only things keep me stand like very strong on my feet is just like my family, the people around me, who I love. Like I want to be good to them. I want to be a better person for everyone. I want to make them future right. Like I want to help others. Like whatever is happening, whatever is in my life, whatever is going to happen. I want to be all these people who I love be around me. That's is all about.
That's what family is, man. That's
Yes,
definitely what
absolutely.
family is. Family, they do love you. They want to see you succeed.
Yeah.
They want to help you do
Yes.
everything correctly. Okay, now in the chat, go ahead, guys. Anybody got any questions? Look, man, I'm finna pick his brain. Now I'm finna really pick his brain about Muay Thai. I wanna. Okay, I noticed you not only is your right hand very wicked. You got some very nasty leg kicks. So what I need you to do is if you can tell us the crowd, people that maybe a few people in the chat that don't know anything about fighting, how do you set those leg kicks up? Like you just don't throw them. I know there's a science to it. How do you go about
Yes.
setting up the perfect leg kick?
I mean, it's a very, very different ways. Like you should set up, you should see, because like, I mean, how I
Uh
it's kind of coming, you know, from nowhere. Like, yeah. It's like,
oh.
it's take, like if people like say, oh yeah, we want to do this, we want to do that. Yes, everyone wants to do so many things, but they don't want to work for it. They have to work. You have to put the effort. You have to thousands. You have to throw the leg kicks. Do you learn how to do it? They say training make you master. Like you have to training, practice. So you can do it. If you like say, all right, like I'm gonna be couple of them and be cocky. Oh yeah, good. No, it's not gonna work. You have to just, you have to focusing on your goal. What do you want really? What do you like? What do you love to do it? And then practicing, just training, just over and over. Then you will learn how to throw the best leg kick ever.
Wow,
It's everything in life, I guess, like that.
man, well you throw the leg kicks that I saw you throw. It's almost like they changed the fight. It's kind of weird. Like you throw a jab, and then I saw you throw these effective leg kicks, and they're coming so fast that these guys they can't check them. Like, man, you kick extremely hard, and it's like I'm watching you fight, and this is crazy. You know, you hurt somebody with a kick, and I'm like, damn, when did he throw a kick? He threw the leg kick at this moment, and pow! Oh man, crazy, crazy,
Thank you,
crazy.
man.
Okay,
Appreciate it, man. You make me sweat, man.
man, I'm trying not to make you sweat, man. We ain't trying to do that. Okay, hold on. We having the internet. What's going on with the internet, y'all? What y'all say? The internet's come. Okay, all right. Internet's back.
You good?
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah, we good. So
we
okay,
good.
spinning back fist, brother. I
Oh yeah.
saw you throw a fast spinning back fist, and the person was coming. They were like charging you. You timed it perfectly. Okay, what say I boxed and wrestled. That's what I did. So I don't know nothing about no spinning back fist. So how would you show me to execute the perfect spinning back fist?
Extreme, like I mean, I love fancy techniques and
Mm,
I do it all day. Like even my classes, like like even my classes all like spinning techniques I'm teaching like all day,
Really?
but like yeah, it's like one of the like I mean spinning back feet, spinning heel hook kick, spinning all the spinning techniques. I love them, and I throw all day.
Wow. I'm trying to learn how to
Because
do it.
sometimes because sometimes the people don't believe it or don't know how to throw it. They say, oh, it's not gonna work in the fight. Absolutely, it's work. Absolutely, it work very well
I'm,
if you know how to throw.
I want to know how to do it. I want to know how to do it like you did it. That's what I'm trying to get at. I don't know, man.
Yeah, let's come to Chicago, man.
You got to show me. That's the one move. I don't care if I learn how to leg kick.
Yeah.
I just,
Uh,
I want to learn how to. Like, dude, you timed it. I want to know how to do that. So, okay, I come to Chicago. Anybody else want to
yeah.
learn that? Come to Chicago. Okay,
Yeah.
we're gonna wrap it up here in a minute. I got one last thing to ask you finally, okay? And
Yes, sir.
I ask this of athletes a lot. Okay, I heard you talk about the mind, okay? And I started thinking of your story. I'm like, man, this is a tough dude because the stuff he went through in Iraq, I mean, Iran, I'm sorry. The
Yeah.
stuff he went through in Iran, then you come to the U.S., you had to go to like a ton of gyms to find the right fit. And
Hmm.
nobody except maybe your family, your brother believed in you. You had different trainers that wouldn't even work with you. And
Hmm.
you had little money. And now,
No, yeah.
you stuck with it. You could have easily said, God, why am I doing this? I have little money. I don't know what to do. It's just hard. But dude,
Hmm.
you stayed. You stuck in there, and now you're going to fight for lion fight. What
Yeah.
how are you different from the normal person that's gonna quit?
One of the biggest fear I ever had, it was I didn't want to like in future and I see like say, oh, I wish I shouldn't done this. I shouldn't done that. One of my biggest fear. Like I never wants this happening. I wanna like you live for once, and yes, as a teenage, as a young man, I was through a lot. Okay, none of the like. I mean, I'm not saying none of, but like, like most of people wasn't like. I was like, my best time of my life. It was miserable, but I just keep working, keep grinding, keep like say, no, I have to change this life. I don't want to stuck here. Never. I mean, just I think you have to want it really badly. Whatever is in front of you, you have to really want it. If you say, oh, whatever, it's going to be still whatever forever. But you have to want it very badly, very, very badly from bottom of your heart. Whenever they talking about it, you just like, like you see the fire in your eyes, like how you excited about it. But if it's not, then you have to find something else. If it's like like you're just wasting your time and life. That's the only thing. Is a mindset. You have to do the right things because this is the one time you're living. This is you one time. What do you call it? Like it? Yeah, you get one chance to live. Yeah,
One chance to
you
live,
know.
one life to live.
Yes.
That's
One life to live.
that's what they
Yes.
call it right here. One life to
Yeah.
live. Wow,
One life to live.
man.
And you have to make the best of it. I was like very, very hard growing up, living, take care of the family, everything. Extremely hard was for me. Extremely. I was by myself since when I was 13 years old. I was by myself. I grow up on my own. I get out of the country on my own. I did everything to like I build this team. I build, like whoever right now is around me. Like I appreciate them. I'm like I love them, and they are will stay with me till ever. Like it's very like like exciting. Very exciting.
Wow.
Whatever is happening, they say future is bright.
Oh, your future's bright because you young. What you like? I think you 28 or you 29. What?
29.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, man, your future bright. You young, you energetic, you full of life, you're bright, you're positive. Okay, you've had tough times. You've overcome those tough times, and now you're
Yeah.
grinding. You're grinding, going for the goal. And I can appreciate somebody like you. You're not afraid, man, to go for what you believe in. Because normal people would say, "Oh, he's crazy. He's doing that, doing all that stuff to his body." But nah, man, I see freedom. I see
Yeah.
freedom. I see
There you go.
freedom.
Yeah,
I see
freedom. That's
freedom.
awesome.
I
Yeah,
see it.
freedom.
Well, man, would you like to, you wanna shout anybody out? Us Americans say it, or thank anybody. Um, because man, I appreciate having you on, man. It was a pleasure to talk to you about what you love, and that's Muay Thai.
Thank you. Yeah. I want to thanks to my team, Iron Shin Las Vegas, as the best manager. Like they helped me with everything. We set up everything for me, very professional, very right. And my team, Chicago MMA, uh, Misho, Chang, Brian, these all people always get my back, always take care of me, and I appreciate all these people. All my sparring partners, all my students, all my clients. I love you all,
Oh wait,
and thanks for all your support.
oh wait a minute, man. You got clients. Hold on. Okay, well look. You need to do yourself a promo ad. Okay, I'm gonna help
All
you with this
right.
right now. No, we're gonna do it now. Look, he lives in
Okay.
Chicago. You guys
Yeah.
living in Chicago. Okay, this man is a student. I mean, he's a teacher. He teaches. This man can teach you how to be just like him. Okay, man, you got to give us a promo ad for yourself, man. Come on, man. Talk to us, man. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm a personal trainer, and I can teach you how to kick some butt.
See.
Hit me up.
He said hit him up. And look, I got his information up on the screen. I got what, Instagram, Facebook. I mean, look, you can hit him up, okay? I'm pretty sure hey, listen, this man, he got stuff he got to do. He fight, but he do like his money on the side. Listen, you want to learn from the best, better than the rest. If you want to learn how to kick some butt, that's okay, man. And you might even lose your gut. Go to Shah Zolfaghari in Chicago,
Thank you.
MMA.
Thank you.
Boy, look at
Woo!
that.
There you go.
Man,
Yeah.
I enjoyed this. Thank you so much. Everybody
Thank
follow
you,
him on
man.
Instagram and Facebook. It's right there on the screen. And hey, man, that's it, man. Salute, sir.
Appreciate it,
Salute.
brother. Appreciate
I
it. Much
appreciate it.
love.
Much love, sir.
Yeah.
Much